Listen carefully. This message is not an accident. God knew you would stop here today. You've been fighting battles no one knows about. You smile in front of people, but inside, you are tired. You prayed silently. You asked, God, do you even see me? And God says, my child, I see everything. The story begins. There was once a man who felt completely forgotten by God. Every morning he woke up with hope, and every night he slept with disappointment. He worked hard. He trusted people. He prayed honestly. Yet doors kept closing. One night, sitting alone in darkness, he whispered, God, why is everyone moving ahead while I'm stuck? Silence. But what he didn't know was, God was working in silence. God's voice. Motivational shift. God says, I am not delaying you. I am preparing you. You see delays as rejection, but heaven sees them as protection. If God had given you what you asked for earlier, it would have destroyed you. So he waited. The breaking point. The man reached a moment where he wanted to give up. No strength, no motivation, no hope. He said, God, I can't do this anymore. And that is when God spoke clearly to his heart. Good, because now I will do it through you. Deep spiritual truth. God never chooses the strongest. He strengthens the chosen. He never calls the ready. He prepares the called. Your pain is not punishment. Your pain is training. God's promise. God says to you today, I'm about to change your story. People who laughed at you will soon ask how you did it. The tears you cried in secret are becoming blessings in public. Rise after fall. Just like gold is refined in fire, faith is refined in pressure. If you are under pressure today, that means value is being created inside you. God says, do not quit in the middle of the process. Faith activation moment. Viral section. If you are listening to this right now, God is asking you one thing. Trust me one more time. Not people, not money, not circumstances. Me. God speaks directly to you. My child, you are not weak. You are becoming strong. You are not late. You are right on time. What you lost will return multiplied. What broke you will build you. Victory declaration. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Your miracle is already moving. Your name is being discussed in heaven. God says, stay faithful, stay patient, stay obedient. Closing. Powerful ending. One day, very soon, you will look back and say, God, now I understand why you made me wait. Until that day, walk by faith, pray with confidence, and never forget, God is working for you, even when you can't see it. When God is silent but working, there comes a time in life when God feels silent. You pray, but nothing changes. You cry, but nothing moves. You wait, but the door stays closed. And slowly, a dangerous thought enters your mind. Maybe God forgot me. But listen carefully. God's silence is not his absence. The hidden work of God. The farmer does not dig the seed every day to check if it's growing. If he does, the seed will die. In the same way, when God plants a promise in your life, he covers it with darkness so it can grow roots. You don't see progress because progress is happening underground. God speaks, God says, my child, I am doing something you cannot see yet. If I showed you the full plan, you would stop trusting me. So I ask you to walk by faith, not by sight. Why it hurts so much? It hurts because you cared. It hurts because you believed. It hurts because you tried. Pain is proof that you are alive and becoming stronger. God never wastes pain. Every tear you cried is stored in heaven. The test of faith is not believing when everything is perfect. Faith is trusting God when everything is falling apart. God says, if you can praise me in the storm, I will bring you peace in the fire. Waiting season. Waiting does not mean doing nothing. Waiting means trusting when it's hard, obeying when it's uncomfortable, believing when it's painful. This season is not your end. This season is your upgrade. Promise for the listener. God says to you today, You are closer than you think. The struggle is heavy because the reward is big. Do not stop now. Do not turn back. Heaven is watching your patience. God breaks you before He builds you. Sometimes God doesn't change your situation. He changes you. Because if He fixed everything around you, you would stay the same, and God didn't create you to stay small. Why everything fell apart. You ask God, why did you let this happen? Why did that relationship end? Why did that door close? Why did everything fall apart at once? God answers, because what you were holding was holding you back. Some things left your life not to hurt you, but to free you. God's process. Before God uses someone publicly, He works on them privately. Before the crown, there is the cross. Before promotion, there is pressure. God is removing pride, fear, dependency on people, so you can depend fully on Him. God speaks directly. My child, I had to break what was comfortable to build what is powerful. I had to remove what was familiar to give you what is faithful. You thought you were losing everything, but you were actually losing what couldn't go with you. The fire season. Fire doesn't destroy gold, it reveals it. If you're in the fire right now, it's because God sees value in you. Weak faith runs away from fire. Strong faith is born in it. Loneliness has a purpose. God will isolate you before He elevates you. Not to punish you, but to prepare you. When people leave, God steps closer. When voices fade, His voice becomes clearer. Promise for you. God says, I know this season feels heavy, but it will not last forever. What broke you will soon bless you. What almost destroyed you will define you. Don't quit now. You didn't come this far to stop. Your breakthrough is not behind you. It is ahead of you. God is not done with your story. When God turns it around. Miracles restoration. This is the moment when heaven moves suddenly, not slowly, not loudly, but powerfully. God's perfect timing. You thought God was late. You thought He forgot the date. But God says, I am never late. I arrive when you are ready. If the miracle came earlier, you wouldn't be strong enough to handle it. So God waited and built you first. Sudden turnaround, one prayer, one phone call, one opportunity, and everything changes. God specializes in sudden miracles. What took years to break can be restored in moments. God speaks. My child, you cried in secret, but I moved in public. You thought nothing was happening, but I was arranging everything. Closed doors were protection. Delays were preparation. Now comes restoration. Restoration promise. God does not just give back what you lost. He gives back more. Joy instead of sorrow. Peace instead of anxiety. Strength instead of weakness. God says, I will restore what you thought was gone forever. From test to testimony. Your story is changing. What once made you cry will soon make you grateful. People who doubted you will be inspired by you. This is not luck. This is God's favor. Step into faith. God asks you today, are you ready to walk into what I prepared? Don't look back. Don't fear the unknown. The next season will be better than the last. You were chosen for a purpose. Destiny revealed. This part is very important. Tell the listener to listen carefully. Nothing was accidental. What you went through was not random. The rejection, the delay, the pain. God didn't cause it, but He used it. God says, I allowed it because it was shaping you. You were chosen. Not everyone can carry what you are about to receive. That's why the road was lonely. That's why the training was hard. God chooses people who can survive the process. You didn't break. You endured. Purpose requires pressure. Diamonds are not formed in comfort. They are formed under pressure. If your life feels heavy, it's because something valuable is being created inside you. God says, I am building you for impact, not applause. Your story will help others. One day, someone will survive because you didn't give up. Your testimony will heal others. Your survival will inspire faith. God will use your scars to save someone else. Stop doubting yourself. God never makes mistakes. If He chose you, He qualified you. If He called you, He will carry you. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. Destiny Declaration. God says, I am sending you where you never imagined. Doors will open that no human can close. Your past does not define you. Your obedience does.